and control jump from main function to this ABC function, execute this ABC function, and after completion of the execution of this ABC function, control again back to the place where it comes to this main function. From where it comes to this main function? From this particular instruction. So control again back to this particular instruction only. At that time only the execution of this particular instruction completed. Clear? And then system executes the next instruction, but in this particular example there is no instruction after ABC function, so it stopped the execution of this particular program as main function is ends here. Clear? So this is how the program executed by the system whenever any library function is given within the program. Clear? So in our next example, look, in this particular program there is no variable, and that's why we did not implement the memory structure that system will use for this particular function. Clear? Because there is no memory, we didn't declare any particular variable in this particular program. Clear? So next part. Our next example was addition of two number, and because of that we implement a function called PQR function, and we are going to implement that function again, and we will see how system will execute that particular function. Look, here the prototype was int PQR, then parenthesis, this is our signature, then main function void main. Next is, let's say integer x equal to PQR, and then printf %d x, and then the definition of PQR, int PQR, int a is initialized with 2, b is initialized with 5, integer add equal to a plus b, and then return add. Now this is our program. Now look at here, in both main function as well as PQR function, in both function we declare variable. That means in this particular problem we will describe the program execution with the help of memory also. Clear? So to execute this program we have two parts. One is memory and other one is output screen. This is our output. So from where system will execute the execution of program? This is start from main function. So the first instruction encounter is this. Look, whenever system enter to a particular block, it will create a memory block, that particular block of instruction or that particular code segment. Look, here this is one particular block. Look, a block is defined inside open brace and closing brace. Whatever they are inside this brace, this is called a block. This is a block. Clear? So that means this is a block, and whenever system starts this enter this particular block, it first allocate a memory for this particular block, and this block is the body for main function. That means this particular memory block will identified by the function name, and here in this case the name of the block is main. Clear? So first system allocate a memory block for this main function, and whatever variable we declare inside this particular main function, all the variables are memory is allocated for all the variables only from this particular block. Clear? So the first instruction here is integer x. Look, it is a variable declarative statement. So first system will allocate the memory for x, and memory will be 2001 to 2004, and then memory is allocated for the variable x, and then the function is called. So what system will do? Control will jump to this particular function pqr. That means again a new block will start. That means from this particular main function, here instruction is x equal to pqr parenthesis. That means from here control create a new memory block with name pqr and jump to this particular memory block. Now whatever variable we declare inside this pqr function, all the memory is allocated for all the variables from this particular memory space. Clear? Now control comes here and enter this particular block, and whenever enter this particular block, it creates this particular memory space for this particular function. Now the first instruction here is integer a equal to 2. That means what system will do? System will create a memory block for variable a and store 2 in that particular memory block. So a memory block is created with name a and value is 2. Let's say the address is 3001 3004, and the next variable is b. So b value initialized is 5. Memory block is, let's say, 3006 789 3009 because 4 byte for integer. Next, so this particular execution of this particular instruction is completed. Next instruction is this one. So what system will do? System will first create the memory block for variable add. So here one more variable is one more memory block is created for the variable add, and let's say the address is 3010 to 3013. Next, after allocation of this memory block for the variable add, system will go for the value that will assign to this particular memory block. Now here instead of value we give one expression. So what system will do? System will first execute that particular expression, and after completion of this particular, after complete the execution of this particular expression, whatever value it will get, that value will store this particular memory block. So first system will execute this instruction. So what is the value of a? The value of a is 2. So here it is 2. What is the value of b? The value of b is 5. So it will get 7. Now this 7 is assigned to this particular variable add. So what is there in add? Add contains 7. Now, so execution of this instruction is completed. The next instruction is return add. Now look, this is a variable, but system will not return the variable. System will return the value that's stored in that particular variable or in that particular memory block identified by this specified variable. So what is the value stored inside this particular variable add? Inside this particular variable add, the value is 7. So it will return 7. Clear? So here it will return 7. So whenever return statement encountered, at that time control jump back to the location from where it comes to this particular function. So from where it from where control comes to this particular function. Control comes to this particular function from this particular location that is placed inside the main function. That means after execution of this program, after execution of this PQR function, the control will jump back to the main function and insert the main function from where the function is called. At that particular location it will come back, clear, with the returned value, that means whenever this return statement encountered, system will come back to this particular location, and whenever it comes back to this particular location, it comes with the returned value, whatever the value. What is the value here? In this case the value is 7. That means here it will come with the value 7, and now this particular instruction is replaced, this particular instruction, PQR instruction, is replaced with the help of this returned value, that means integer x equal to 7, clear. That means this particular 7 is stored in x. Now hope you understood the concept. Now in memory, what happened? From here the control comes here, so with the value 7, and this particular instruction is replaced as x equal to 7, and whenever the execution of a particular function called is completed, the execution of a particular function call is completed, at that time the system will deallocate whatever memory it allocated for this particular block or function. Now look, system when get this return statement, it come back to this particular called position, and that means the execution of this particular function is completed. That means whatever memory is allocated for this particular, for the execution of this particular function, all the memory will deallocated at that particular time. That means whatever memory is there, all the memory is deallocated. That means now there is no such memory whenever control come back to the calling position or called location, clear. So now the value 7 will store here in x, so x will contain 7. Now look at here, we add inside the PQR function, and the result is returned to the main function, and we return the result in main function, but the result is there in main function, but there is no such memory exist for PQR function after we store the value in x, in variable x, clear. So this is a key point for function. Whenever memory is allocated for a function, whenever we first enter to that particular function, or whenever system first time enters to that particular function, and all the memory will deallocated, all the memory whatever the system used to execute the particular function, that memory, all of those memory will be deallocated by the system whenever it come back to the calling location or called function, clear. So in this particular example, the called function is main function, the calling function is PQR function. That means whenever this PQR function is called from this main function, and whenever this particular function returns some value, it return to the called function from where it gets called, clear. So this function return this particular value of add to the called function, that is main function, and whenever the control come back to the main function after completion of execution of this particular PQR function, at that time all the memory that are allocated for this PQR function will deallocated by the system. Deallocated means those memory will be released, and this memory will no longer exist in the memory. All those memory now can be used by some other program also, clear. Now system come back to this main function, and here that means now the execution of this particular program is completed. Next thing is the next instruction. Now system execute this particular instruction. What is there? Percentage d x, that means the value of x will be printed. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 7. That means in output screen we will get 7 now. Clear? So this is how the execution of a function, this is how system will execute any user defined function, and we need to focus on the memory also, how system deal with the memory, how system deals with the memory, or how memory is used while system execute any user defined function. Clear? So this is it for this class. Hope you understood the concept, and we will see you soon with our next class. Thank you. See you soon.